guys, good morning. It is Saturday, May 1st. I just finishing up the last couple swigs of my coffee. It's gotten cold on me. My plans for today, I don't know. I was going to go to the Junk Festival in Augusta, Kentucky. And yes, it's Augusta, or whatever it is. It's over by the Ohio River. It'll take an hour-ish to get over there. I'm not sure. Wendell was going to go with me if he felt better. I haven't heard from him. And then my friend Suzanne was going to go with me if he didn't want to go with me, but she wasn't feeling good last night. So if I go, I'm a loner today, I think. I'm doing it solo. And I don't mind soloing it, a day trip. But at the same time, it's fun to do it with somebody else. So it's a free event, so I don't have to pay to go. Just have to pay for gas over there. The only thing that concerns me about going totally by myself is getting lost. Doesn't seem like it's that bad of a directions. I looked at the directions to the place. I'd asked my neighbor to go, but the mowing kid, the kid I paid, I call him a kid. The kid I paid to mow my yard, I prepaid him last year for so many mowings this year. He's coming out today, and he's going to mow some stuff at her house, and I'm sure she wants to be home for it. So, to make sure he does what she wants him to do. He's mowed my yard so many times, he knows what to do here. So I could, leave and let him mow without me here. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I still need to show you guys the broken tail light. My videos get so long, I don't put them in. But it's not going to the shop until the 10th. So you guys will get to see what it looks like. You may not care anymore. This month, the plans are to get my tail light and body work done. I got a new bumper. They're going to fix my back corner where the light goes in. Kind of dented that. She said I kind of messed it up so that it has to be, the only other damage is a couple scratches on my topper, but I don't care if they fix that or not. I mean, if they do, great, but it's not the big deal. It's only no bigger than a quarter. It's a couple of scratches. It's no big deal. That's fiberglass, so it won't rust. And Nathan's going to probably get his wisdom teeth pulled sometime this month. He went to the dentist the other day. It's a little cold this morning. That's the thing about Kentucky. I was watching this video of this guy who did a thing about Corbin, Kentucky. If you ever get a chance and you're driving I-75 through Kentucky and it's lunchtime, stop off at Corbin, Kentucky and go to the KFC birthplace. That's all I'm going to say. There's an original motor court there where Colonel Sanders started, and the original KFC kitchen in his office. So just stop in and look, because they still have a motel room in the restaurant. So it's definitely stop and eat there. But this guy was saying that if you don't like weather change, don't move to Kentucky, because a week ago it snowed, and then it got hot, and now it's cold again. Since Nathan and I have been up here, we've had 3 back-to-back snowstorms, flooding, snow in the middle or end of April. It got hot, and now it's cold again. Go figure. Florida had 5 seasons: hot, hotter, hell, it's hot, and not so hot. And winter is either 3 to 5 days or 7 to 10 days, depending on the year in Florida. And then it's humidity and rain all year long, and rain starts in April and goes all the way through November. So the weather is nice up here, but my feetsies are cold. My feet have been cold for 2 days. When I busted that toe the other day, I got no idea that it hurts because my feet are so cold. I don't need ice. So when my feet thaw out, I'll know whether or not I broke it. It's turning different colors. Got a little purple going on. So, I mean, I don't know. If I head out, if I decide I want to go to that junk festival by myself today, I can leave here around 11 or 12 and still get there within an hour and get a few hours in. I just don't know if I want to drive over there by myself. I don't mind doing things by myself, but I told Wendell last night, I need some friends. I need a couple friends. Just a couple. I don't need a lot. I just need a couple quality friends to do something with. So that if I want to go do something, I can call up everybody and go, who wants to go with me? So I need a couple friends. Let's see, Nathan and I've been here since the end of January. So February, March, April. Been here 3 months. I need some friends. I need to make some friends. Event Saturday, May 1st. Junk Fest. See? It's telling me right now. Just came across my screen on my phone. Junk Fest. Maybe that's a sign to go. Okay. Speaking of signs. Okay. I told you guys in the past. I think this house is haunted. Okay. Told you all this, right? All right. And I'll tell you why. Things have been happening over the last 5 days. Okay. Hey, Gracie girl. A few days back, I was home by myself. Okay. And I'll be honest. If I'm home by myself, I don't always shut the bathroom door all the way. I just don't. All right. My house tilts a little bit due to age. No big deal. It just tilts. Okay. So where the commode is in the bathroom, it would be on the slant down. Okay. So the door would have to go up. And you can see it in the floor a little bit. All right. So I'm sitting there on the commode and the door shuts. And I'm like, okay, the door just shut. And the door, it latches, but it doesn't latch. It's slightly off a little bit. Nathan found that out a week or so ago. And I'm like, well, it's no big deal. You know, if the door's pulled to, don't walk in. You know, it's just Nathan and I. All right. So that shut on me. Okay. A couple nights ago, we're both in bed. And it sounds like a bag of chips falls off the cupboard over there. Or it sounds like a bag of dog food just got picked up and dropped. Okay. It was pretty loud. I mean, it sounded like a bag of chips, but really, really loud. So I hop out of bed. Prissy's looking at me when I hop out of bed. And I'm like, I gotta go see what it is, Prissy. I turned on lights. I could not find anything. It wasn't in my room. It wasn't in Nathan's room. It wasn't in the art room. I couldn't find anything on the floor. Nothing. I looked around, saw nothing. And Nathan said the next day he heard the noise. Okay. So it wasn't my imagination. Well, night before last, all of a sudden, the smell of pot roast was being cooked. I just smelled pot roast in the kitchen. I mean, the house smelled like somebody was cooking a roast. Even woke up still smelling it. And then the smell went away. Well, yesterday, and Prissy does this thing when and I believe dogs can see or something. Prissy does this thing when I think she sees something. So she tilts her head and does this thing. And her ears go up and she like really looks. And sometimes I'll be like, what you looking at, Prissy? What you see, baby? If she could talk, she would tell me. But yesterday, I was in the house. The back door was open. Okay. No windows open. So there was no breeze going through the house. I'm just inside the doorway of the bedroom. And I hear the door shut. I'm like, okay, the door just shut. I go with the flow of these things, okay? I'm not crazy. I go with the flow. So I'm on the phone with Beves, and Gracie's on the other side outside howling. She does a certain woo, 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 like she wants in. And usually Prissy will let me know Gracie wants in. So I told Beves that stupid dog wants in. Because I tried to get her in earlier, and she wouldn't come. So I go to the door to let her in, and I turn the knob, and I pull the door, and it won't open. I'm like, told Beves that the door won't open. So I do it again. I turn and I can see light all the way around the door. I can see light because it's an old house. You know, you can see the little bit of daylight. I've already decided that by come winter, next winter, I need to put stuff around my doors. But I see a little bit of light. And I can even see when you turn the knob and that little thing goes in the knob instead of in the door jamb to catch the door. I see that thing go in. I see it go past the thing. I can see it. I'm pulling and pulling on the door. I can't get the door open. Can't get the door open. I'm telling Beves, the door won't open. I swear it won't open. And she goes, I know. And I'm like, it won't open. And I say that there's something in this house because when she and I were working in this house, when we were alone in the house, I was in the front room, which is Nathan's using for a bedroom right now. She was in what will become my TV room or living room or whatever. It's a room off the kitchen here, my junk room right now. Um, she was in that room. I was in the front room, and the door shut completely behind us. Now that door does not shut. It won't. Nathan has to force it shut if he wants it shut, and it doesn't even shut all the way. But that door shut all the way. So there is something in this house. What it is, I don't know. I've smelt food cooking a couple times, and I did not bake or cook any food. I'm not nuts. I do believe there is an entity in this house. I do not believe it's a scary entity. I think it's a soothing entity. I think it's happy. Maybe it feeds off. I don't know. I don't know much about this stuff. I don't know if they feed off of people. Like if you're scared and nervous, if it can be scary, or if you get scared and nervous due to your entity. I don't know. I don't believe in that there's ghosts everywhere, but I do believe that maybe sometimes a soul does not cross completely over and it's still with you for a while, or one comes back to be with you. I don't know. I feel like what is here is either the old couple that used to live here, and I believe that the lady, her and her husband, did live here together. For some reason, Beves thinks that he did not. But if I Google the property and I Google her name, it shows him, her husband. He died before her several years. It shows him on the property name. The property stayed within the family for, it was in the family, the particular family, for a long time. It changed hands between this family member and this family member and this family member. But I've had dreams of two little kids back when this would have been a school. Two mischievous little kids, a boy and a little girl, a little bit shorter than him, kind of blonde, brown haired, like dirty blonde hair, and she had a braid down the back of her head, and they were in older clothing. So I've had a couple dreams of that when I first got the place. So I wonder sometimes the mischievous things that happen, if it isn't the little kids. And then the smells of food that happen, I wonder if it's not Miss Anna cooking something in the house. So I feel her presence more than I do her husband's, but I feel her husband's presence once or twice, because one morning I was laying in bed and I was by myself, and I heard footprints. I heard footsteps, like a guy in a man wearing boots walking through the kitchen. So I'm not crazy. I'm open to, if it's there, it's not going to scare me, because I do believe that sometimes either souls don't cross over or they come back to be with you. So that being said, in fact, I find it quite comforting in a way. I do actually find it comforting, because I really like my old house. I really do. I don't care if it takes me forever to do things I have to do to it. Like these ugly ceilings. I don't care if it takes me forever to do the stuff I have to do. And if some of it never gets done, it never gets done. My house is not to entertain everybody and show off. I want people to come in my house and just be able to relax and not worry if they got mud on their shoes. I mean, don't come in here totally covered with grease and mud and rub all over my furniture, my carpets. But I want people to come in here and say, oh, you can go to Janie's house and just feel at home. That's what I want. I want an at-homey feeling. I've been in homes where people had everything in perfect condition and their house was spotless and it looked like it belonged in a magazine, and I was not comfortable in their home. I go to Bevel's house, I'm comfortable in her house. Sometimes I walk in there and she's been cleaning out cupboards or rearranging something in her kitchen, and there's everything under the sun is on her table. Other times I walk in her house and it's everything's in its place. I went to her sister's house while her husband was passing away, and her house some people would turn their nose down at her. It felt homey. It felt country. It felt like real country. Not this stupid, not this stupid shabby chic country, whatever, kitschy stuff. It's not that. I mean, if you're worried about what somebody's going to think when they walk in your house, then your house probably is not a comfortable place to be. Just probably isn't. If somebody walks in my house and I got laundry sitting in a basket in the middle of the kitchen, I got laundry sitting in a basket in the middle of the kitchen. If somebody walks in my house and there's hair all over my carpet because I didn't vacuum today because I vacuumed 2 days ago and Gracie shed it all over the place again, my house is, you're more than welcome to come. If you don't like it, leave. I'm not, if you're my friend, you're my friend. If you don't like what you see when you come in here and you felt like you just walked into, you don't want to come back, then don't come back. Don't come back. It's okay with me. I'm not going to put on airs for no one. No. I'm not. If I get dressed up and gussied up, it's because I want to do it for myself. If you walk in here and catch me in my pajamas and my night gown because I did not take it off all day long, hey, welcome to my house. Because there's days I go all day in my pajamas and all of a sudden I think to myself, oh, it's almost dinner time. Maybe I should get dressed. And I think, oh no, never mind. Just change your jammies. Or roll over to the next day. Remember we've had that discussion, rollovers? Roll into the next day. Just go back to bed. So, but I don't know what else to say to y'all. This video's gone on long enough. I think I'm going to have to end it. I don't videotape for days, and then all of a sudden I get to talking to you guys and I can't shut up. So I guess if you're watching me and you're staying with me during these videos, you must like what you're listening to, or I'm entertaining you, one or the other. Look, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I'm getting wrinkles over here. What do you do about them? Oh well. And I know I'm getting old because lately when I've been getting dressed up a little bit, doing my hair and putting on a little makeup, just a little bit of makeup when I'm going out, because if I want to showcase some of my jewelry, I'll get fixed up. And I've been kind of enjoying getting fixed up a little bit. But I've noticed that the eyelid is more wrinkly than it used to be when I used to put on makeup. So I know I'm getting older. Ugh. So I guess I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to call it Ramble After Coffee. Or something. I still need to upload a video too from the other day. Alright, so if I don't go to the Junk Fest today, I'm going to work on some more tin punch projects. And I will show you guys those too. I've got to take them. I got to tag them up and take them to the peddler's mall, the vendor's mall. I've made 2 pizza pans, 2 pie pans, 2 different designs, 2 cake pans with 1 design. I think it's called a biscuit pan because it's rectangle, and a square pan which is called a brownie pan. So I gotta tag them up so I can take them and sell them at the vendor's market. I might work on some more of that today. I do like the design I'm doing right now. It's a chicken holding a sign, and on the pizza pan I put pizza time, and on the pie pan I put pie time, and I'm about to do a brownie one and do brownie time. And I'm probably going to do a cookie sheet. Oh, I did a cookie sheet too with the other design. The other design is a chicken sitting on a ribbon, and the ribbon says eggs. I did not enjoy that one as much. But I'm going to do a cookie sheet called Cookie Time. So I'd like to get that done before I put them in the market. Vendor's market. My leg went to sleep. And it's the leg with the broken toe. Or the sore toe, or the jam toe, whatever it is. I don't know yet. It's sore and it's swollen still. And it's been 3 days. So it still looks like a little fat sausage. I called it my sausage toe the other day. I was talking Beves. Usually they're broke if they're swollen so long, right? I hate when my legs go to sleep. But I think it's how you sit in a chair. I think when it cuts you across the back of the thigh a certain way, it hits a nerve and makes your leg go to sleep. I could be wrong. Like I said, when I have theories, it's just what I think. Woo! All right. Before I start giggling because the leg is waking up and it makes me giggle a little bit, I'm going to say like and subscribe if you don't like my videos. I'm sorry. But enjoy the craziness of life because you might laugh out when you tell a friend. I'm going to hang up here because I'm about to start laughing because my leg is tingling wrong. Okay, bye, you guys.